Hi, guys. So we will be starting in 4 minutes, but we just wanted to kind of get a head start. Maybe some warming up questions, okay? Let's start softly. Where are you guys from?
Poland.
Poland. Okay.
Poland.
Sebastian, are you from Poland too? That's
Yes.
great. What a surprise. So we are actually all stationed in Wrocław currently. And it's
So
been
there's a chat. So everyone who just join us, you can
type in
uh,
the comments.
exactly and show your location.
Exact location. No, we're just kidding.
So I will share mine.
Okay.
It's not a surprise, right?
Sorry, it's not.
Sebastian is also from
Okay,
Wrocław. That's
so
great.
let me just join you because I felt kind of left out at this point.
Maybe some music.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was looking for. Just a little bit in the background so that we don't feel super stressed right now.
Are
And
we?
if, there's always a little bit of stress.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, and if if the country question did not speak to you, how about how many testers do you have? It is a test management webinar after all. Is it a one-man team or maybe 10 people? You can share with us. You can be honest. For us, it's let me add Kate to the stage here. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
We are
Hello,
currently
guys.
live.
It was great to see you again today.
Yes, again.
We are sharing how many testers do we have? Kate, how many testers do you have?
Too low.
Too low. Not enough. There's never enough.
So you can just jump from the AC event, right? So
Yes.
how was it?
Very nice presentation from Kasia, and it will be published on YouTube, so you will have chance to see it. And what's more, a lot of questions. So I guess the topic was interesting for a lot of people. Because it was about RoboSearch. Yeah, it was the topic.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah, and Kasia shared her use cases from her company, so it was nice to listen from real customer this use case. So it was great.
Cool.
AI is everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like we can start in a minute, just to make sure that everyone is here. And then we'll kick off our introduction to ATM.
Welcome people who just joined us, so you can say hello in the chat.
Yes, please don't be shy. Welcome to people from all around the world. So, hi, Sophie. How are you doing? Are you ready? That's perfect. Okay. And where are you? Where are we welcoming you from? If you could say. And after that, we will be officially starting.
We have a question, another question. The
Yes.
first
So
question.
here we have, is the session recorded? Yes, it will be recorded, and you will actually be sent the recording on your email. And we are also going to pop it onto our YouTube channel, so you can always revisit it.
Guys, do you feel we are ready
I think
to
so.
launch our webinar?
Kate, Sebastian, ready? Ready,
Yeah,
steady, go?
we are
Okay.
ready.
Guys, so we are officially starting. We're going to switch to our presentation. And I'm sorry I had to leave our colleagues for a second. So welcome to our webinar where we will be introducing our new solution, ATM or Appsvio Test Management, however you would prefer. So before we actually jump into the agenda, who is on our team today? So we have Kate Pawlak, our Chief Product Officer, Christopher Skoropada, Chief Executive Officer, Sebastian Kulesa, our full stack developer, one of many behind ATM. So we're going to get insights from him too. And my name is Ola, and I'll be your host today. I'm a marketing copywriter here. So what's on the agenda actually? First of all, we're going to kick off with an introduction that's going to be in a short interview with Chris, who is going to bring us closer to our road to solution. Later, we're going to give the mic to Sebastian, who's going to explain to us why have we decided to build with Forge and what does it actually mean. And then from these short, but I feel like information-packed sections, theoretical sections, we are going to move to practice. So Kate is actually going to show us what does it mean to test with ATM and how ATM works in action. And if you have any questions, really any questions throughout the whole webinar, please don't be afraid to ask them in the comment section, and we will dig them up during our Q&A panel. So it's never too late or never too early to ask any kind of question. Okay, now let's move into our promised introduction. Chris, question to you. Maybe if you could bring us closer, what do we do at Appsvio?
Yeah, hello, and thank you for that question. So Appsvio is a marketplace vendor. So we basically create apps, Jira extensions. We hold the gold marketplace status. We are also part of the Atlassian Ventures for 2-3 years, something like that. And extending Jira is our core business. So we do only apps. So we don't split our focus on other areas. Initially, we started with the feature bundle, and this is an app that extends the customer portal to improve, clients who use the Jira Service Management. It's used. The app is used by the Cisco, Bosch, Nokia, and many more small to big brands. Then we created the issue templates agent, which Sebastian will also mention later. This was one of the very first Forge app on the marketplace, the entire marketplace. Today it's our biggest app. So we are very happy with that.
And because you mentioned multiple of our apps, and we have been mostly focused right now on the ATSM area, and we are currently venturing into test management. So if you could tell us why.
Yeah, that's also a very interesting question. So test management as a category is one of the biggest and oldest on the marketplace, maybe even the biggest one. And there are two big players currently. So I don't want to share their names, but I'm pretty sure that you are what apps I'm thinking about. They recently increased their pricing at a very high level. But the worst is that they are very difficult, at least at the beginning, difficult apps to use. And the user experience is so bad. The example, the first things that comes into my mind is the coverage report or traceability report. They are so difficult and complex in those two apps. So the idea was to create something much better. And today's software should be very intuitive, with features and tools that help teams to work smarter and faster. So basically, we see a huge opportunity here for us, for Appsvio, to bring a real value to the test management customers.
Okay, and as you've mentioned, we have these two big players right now on the market. So what would you say makes ATM unique out of all of them?
Well, there is so many unique things about the ATM, but let's focus me on the two aspects. So first, the approach we took during the app creation process. So we basically started thinking how the test management process should look like at the most of the companies, and how the tool should looks like in Jira. I can also tell you that we had an internal requirement that the app that we are going to create should looks like created by the Atlassian itself. So that was our goal, and it's super important. Second, I think that technology behind the app, because it's built on the Forge platform in 100%. There's no connect modules at all. That's pretty amazing when you think that all apps data are stored on the Atlassian infrastructure. That's very, very unique for such a big app as the app for the test management. So this is very, very unique. So when you, for example, change the region, when you move from the US region into the Europe region, then the data follows you without any issues. Less legal risks because all is stored on the Atlassian. So yeah, like the way how we build the tool is unique, and the technology behind the app is also very, very unique.
Okay, thank you. And now that actually kind of Sebastian has been summoned with the topic of Forge, we are going to kind of leave him to it. Sebastian, we're going to leave you on the stage in a second. Let me just pop your presentation, and I am giving the mic to you officially.
Thank you. So now let's take a closer look at the technical side, specifically the Forge platform, which powers the Appsvio test management app. So I will give you answers to these few questions. What is Forge? Why are we Forge experts? How does Atlassian Forge differ from Atlassian Connect? What is the future of Forge usage in ATM? So, what is Forge? Atlassian Forge is a platform designed to build apps that extend Jira and other Atlassian products. Importantly, every Forge app runs within the Atlassian cloud environment. Second, because ATM is built on Forge, your data is stored in the same secure environment as Atlassian own products. That means the same trust you place in Atlassian, you can place in us. And the third thing, Forge represents the future of Atlassian Marketplace. Atlassian has announced the deprecation of Connect, the framework used by all other test management apps currently on the marketplace. Our ATM is 100% Forge, no compromises. So, now have a look at our Forge portfolio. We are proud Forge experts. Our portfolio includes Issue Template Agent, one of the top 5 most popular apps in the Runs on Atlassian program, with over 2,500 active instances. What's the meaning actually of the Runs on Atlassian badge, which I mentioned before? The Runs on Atlassian program helps you identify apps with strict data privacy requirements critical when testing sensitive solutions. It guarantees that apps run exclusively on Atlassian-hosted infrastructure, support data residency aligned with the host product, and give customers the full control of data egress. Our new app, ATM, fully meets these requirements, something we are truly proud of. Now, let's go to the key differences between Atlassian Forge and Atlassian Connect. Although Atlassian Connect is deprecated, all other test management apps still rely on it. However, by fourth quarter of 2026, Atlassian plans to move Connect to a use at your own risk phase. You probably don't want to build your business on such a foundation, right? Forge apps run entirely on Atlassian cloud infrastructure. Connect apps require vendors to host their own infrastructure, increasing the risk of errors and data leaks. Forge supports data residency by default. ATM stores your data in Forge SQL, while Connect apps only support it when the vendors handle it. Security and authentication are built in with Forge, whereas Connect relies entirely on vendor practices. Since ATM is built on Forge, meeting Atlassian design system standards was much easier. We use many native components to make ATM feel like a built-in Jira feature. In Connect, it would be harder to achieve it. So, what's the future of Forge usage in ATM? The Forge platform is evolving rapidly. We plan to keep pace and offer more solutions to ATM. Together with Atlassian, we are working to support storing large data like attachments at REST API, which enables the possibility to integrate our app with Bitbucket pipelines, for example, and speed up existing operations. All developments will maintain compliance with the Runs on Atlassian program, ensuring security, reliability, and ease of use for you. That wraps up the technical side. Kate will now walk us through a short demo. So, Kate?
Yes, thank you. Let me just
Let's
pop
go.
Kate in. Kate, let us leave you to it in that case.
Okay, great. Thank you for this introduction, this theoretical introduction. And as Sebastian said, now it will be our app in action. So first of all, I would like to show you how we can start, because after the installation our app on your Jira instance, you have to start from creating testing setup. Testing setup is something which is unique in test management tools, because in testing setup you have to configure everything around your test management process in Jira. Now you have to configure in which projects, which issue types you would like to use for every testing object. And it's available in the global configuration for global administrators. So this is your starting point. And as you can see, I have got something which is prepared. So let's go through this configuration. So here I have got a testing setup configured by one of my projects called issue templates agent. And in my case, in this example, I would like to show you the situation that all my testing objects are stored in one Jira project. So I have got requirements, test cases, test plans, test executions, and defects in one project. And as you can see, configuration is very simple, because I have to select only project with work types, and also in case of requirements I have to define a link type. This link will be used to make connection between your requirement and test case. Also, you can see that other testing objects are configured exactly in the same way. So I have to select only project with work type. Of course, depending on your use case, you can configure our app in totally different way. And here you can see a very simple graph that we have got many options how you can configure ATM, because ATM support cross-project testing processes. So in first approach, I have got all-in-one hub. So we have got one project, and this is what I would like to present today. So I have got one Jira project with all testing objects. Also, another approach is creating specialized silos. So I have got separate projects for every testing object. Of course, you can skip requirements and defects because, for example, you can store this information outside Jira. For example, requirements you can store in Confluence or some external tools, and defects can be also stored in different tools, also can be stored in different Jira instances. So these two testing objects can be skipped depending on your configuration, on your processes in your company. Also, we have got some balanced approaches. So you can define that you have got one project for requirements, you have got one project for testing process, so test cases, test plans, and test executions are collected in it, and you have got the third project only for defects. As you can see, our app is very flexible, so depending on your needs, you can configure it on your way. Okay, so I have got first step. I have got configuration, so I can start my testing process. What is worth to say that our goal creating this app was creating something which is seamlessly integrated with Jira. So we would like to have this native behavior, and we would like to keep this feeling that you use Jira features, it's a native, and this is something which you know and it's on your daily basis. Thanks to this, you don't have to waste time for onboarding your employees, for explaining them how everything works. They don't have to spend time on learning how this user interface works, because everything is seamless integrated in Jira. And we'll start from a Kanban board. So this is my project for which I configured ATM, so Issue Templates Agent. This is the name of this project. And here you can see Kanban boards, so the place in which every developer and every tester and everyone who is in development team starts the day. And you can see that here I have some swim lines for every testing object. So I have got swim line for requirement, test cases, test plans, as well as test executions. I can also create dedicated swim line for defects. And everything is possible because of using Jira issues. So our testing objects are Jira issues. We have got also test case execution, and this is not Jira issue, but I will come back to this object when we will be in this test execution. So starting from requirements. Here you can see that I have got 3 requirements, and we have got here definition of these requirements. As you can see, I use this link type, which I defined in configuration, and thanks to this link, I have got connection between these requirements, which is a story work type, and connection between this requirement and test case. And as you can see also that we use this native Jira issues, so it's something which you know. The next step is creating test cases. So we have got requirements, they are well defined, and we have got test cases. And in test cases, we have got our first area, first section, which tester can configure. So here you can see that I have got dedicated issue panel called test management. And in this panel, I have got all information about testing process. The most important thing is possibility to creating testing steps. And you can see that I have got some examples. I have got some test steps. I can expand all of them, and you can see that we have got something which is a standard. So for every step, I have to configure action, data, and expected results. Also, what is a very nice feature that we have got option to create versions for test cases. So if you have any small changes in your test case, you don't have to copy this test case. You can create the second version of this test steps. And also configuration is very easy because it's just clicking here and clicking new version. And as you can see, you can also speed up this process because you can create a copy of your previous version, and you can also define that this version is your default version now. So this is the latest version for you, which is active, and it should be used for testing. When we have got steps, so our test case is ready to be tested, we have got option to store to collect these test cases into test plans. So here you can see on our board that we have got issue for test plans. And in this issue, we have got again our panel. And here you can see that I have got 3 test cases. And also I have got information about these test cases in our custom field called ATM test cases. It's very important because thanks to using custom field, you can use this data in your issue navigator, in your filters, in your dashboard, so almost in every place in Jira in which we use values from custom fields. Okay, so we have got test cases. They are collected into a test plan. So now let's start our execution. And here you can see another tab, test executions. And I have got some test execution which I've already created. So let's go to this 8th issue. And here we have got the most important, the most colorful part of our app. So this is our creme de la creme of this testing process. So we have got list of all test case executions. And here you can see that I have got test execution, so it's my parent, and this is a Jira issue. But test case executions are not Jira issues, they are our objects. So thanks to this, you don't have to create many issues in your Jira. Especially, it's really important in case of automated tests and any scripts. So here we have got our objects. And we have got list of this test case executions. Also, we have got progress of our testing. So you can see that we have got 1 test case execution pass, 1 blocked, and 1 not executed. And it's true because I can see the same in this table. Also, you can see that here we have got our another custom field called ATM test execution progress. And here you can see also this information about this test execution. What is also worth to say here that we have got our custom field called ITM test execution status, in which you can define what is the status of tests because it can be different than status of your issue. And we have got 1 more custom field, ATM environments. And ATM environments, this is also our custom field, and you can configure this custom field in global configuration in our app. So we have got environments, and you can see that I have got list of these environments, very standard list, very simple. So we have got test, we have got staging and prod, and also I have got URL link to every environment. And I can use these environments on test execution issue. Okay, so we have got this custom fields. Also, here you can see that I pinned 1 more field. This is, of course, native field. It's a fixed version, but it's very important also in testing process. So this is why I decided to show you that you can also use this native custom fields because it's issue. So it's really powerful. Okay, so we have got test case execution. So let's see what we have inside this test case execution. So I'm clicking this button, and here you can see that I have got list of test steps. This is the read-only list, but I have got option to put some actual result for every step. I can define what is the status of every step. So here you can see that I have got fail. And also from every step, I can create defect. And here you can see that the number of defects is 1. And also we have got a dedicated tab in which we collect all defects which are linked to this test case execution. And here we have got also information, what is the relation. So here you can see that this defect is connected with step number 1 in this test case execution. Also, a small feature, but very useful if you have a lot of steps, that you can change all step status at once. It's just simply one click to change this status. And of course, we have got the general status of this test case execution. So here we have got 5 statuses to select. And also we have got information about ATM environment. This is the copy from test case execution. We have got information about assignee. Of course, you can assign this test case execution to different people within one test execution. We have got information about test case version. And of course, we have got link to this test case. And we have got information about test type. Now we have got a manual tests, so we have got simple list of test steps. What is also on this view, that we have got dedicated tab for defects. So you can see all defects which are connected with this test execution. So also it's very useful and with information from which test case execution and from which test step this defects comes from. And also what we have got here, we have got iterations. So when you have got some bug, some defect in your test case execution, you can create this defect. Your team is working to fix this defect, and you can easily create new iteration. So here we have got this option for this test case execution. So thanks to this, you can retest this test case execution and check if everything works correct or not. As you can see, everything is seamlessly integrated with Jira View, so you don't have to learn anything new. And it's also, I guess, very user-friendly for your testers who use Jira daily. And I think that this is it for now, what we have. It was very short, and I'm pretty sure that I can talk more about configuration, about what you can achieve using native features with our app. But for the first time, I think that this is enough. So thank you very much. It was this short demo of our app.
Thank you, Kate. Once again, we will join you right now. So now with everyone here, it's time for the promised Q&A section, and we actually had a couple of questions pop up in the comments, but don't worry, you can still keep them coming and we'll dig them up. So starting from the beginning, Sophie Lopez is asking, will this app be in the runs on Atlassian program? Chris, could you answer that?
Yeah, sure. So the app is already in the runs of Atlassian because we stored all information, all data, all content that you enter into the test cases. They are stored on the Atlassian side. So this is the no egress app, so no connection to any third-party domains or websites or services. So yeah, the short answer is we have this batch already.
Thank you. I'm just looking through the next question. So Diana is asking, what about integrations with other tools like Jenkins? I feel like this is the Sebastian area of answer. Am I right?
All right, I will answer this question.
Thank you.
We are working closely with Atlassian to build a REST API that will enable seamless integration with any tool you need. So to be precise, yes, you can integrate in the future. You could integrate our app with Jenkins, and it's expected to be available in the near future.
Okay, thank you very much. And Oliver is asking, what about reports? Are there any reports in the app, Kate? Could you elaborate on that?
Yes. So in case of some dedicated reports for test management process, we are working on it and it will be released in next version. We start from two standard reports. So traceability and coverage. So traceability to show the whole journey of your testing process from requirements through test cases and test case executions to defects. And the second one, coverage, to show what is the percentage of coverage in case of your requirements and test cases, and also tests. So these two reports will be available soon. But what is worth to say that thanks to using custom fields, our custom fields, you are able to create some reports now. Because, for example, we have got this dedicated custom field for test execution status or test execution progress. So you can present this data in Issue Navigator. You can save this filter, this query as your filter. So you can use this data now, thanks to using issues and custom fields. But of course, dedicated reports will be available soon, also with gadgets on dashboards.
Okay, thank you very much. We have two questions from, and I am very sorry, I don't want to butcher your name, Jerry Delvoye. So first of all, how do you export all of this data into a release report?
I think that I can answer, or Chris.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, so I will start and you can continue. So in case of releases and this section releases under project settings, thanks to that, we have got test executions like issues. You will see this test execution when you add fixed version to these issues. So you will see this information, and like other issues in this list in releases, you will see also test executions, and when you click it on the same page, you will see information about progress of it.
Yeah, and the same with the bugs, with the defects. They are the regular Jira issues. Even once you create them from the test case execution, so they are the issues. So you can add a fixed version in the defects as well. So they will be presented on the release tab.
Yeah, and I have to add one more thing to defects. I forgot to show you. When you create defects from our test case executions, what is also very nice that we wanted to make this process easier for testers. So when you create a defect from our view, all information are pre-filled in description. So you have got action, expected result, data, actual result, everything is in description, also with information about testing environment. So I think that it's also very useful that your tester doesn't have to create from scratch this ticket.
Okay, thank you very much. And also the second question. So we have, do you have support for Cucumber format?
So I can start
Okay,
with that.
Chris.
So like a short answer is no at this moment. The longer answer is that we are at the very early stage with this app, and the short roadmap. On the short roadmap, there are features that are quite obvious, like the REST API reports that Kate mentioned. We also have in our minds a few other reports. export import test cases is also something that we are looking into it. So we are basically design the tool right now, and all feedback that we can get from our customers was important will have a huge impact on the product. So we are truly looking for early adopters of this app, and if you feel that like the app that you saw is something that you could try to implement, then I can assure you that will be doing a lot to provide features that that you are asking for. Especially Cucumber, it's not something unique feature. It's a quite common approach. So definitely something on our roadmap, but having a real customer that is waiting for this is much better than the just item in our backlog.
Exactly. Do we have any more questions here? In that case, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to add one more thoughts about this, like what I said, that we're really looking forward for the your opinion, feedback, and even the reviews. So we are at the point where each feedback, like with the other apps that we also have on the marketplace, each feedback is very, very important. So if you like the app, if you like the approach that we took, then just install the app, give it a try. So it's free now. It's free. So you can just install the app, use it, check how it works, and if you really like it, you can just leave a review on the marketplace. It's very, very important to us to have any feedback as a reviews right now. I can also paste a link into the chat to create the review faster.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I was just about to click send too. So this is the screenshot of our listing, and just like Chris mentioned, the link is in the comments. Thank you very much for joining us today. If there are any questions, then we will be finishing up here. Again, any review is very important for us. Any kind of feedback, because just like we mentioned, we are shaping up ATM still. And if you would like to book a demo with us or a kind of meeting so we can kind of share more about ATM here, then don't be afraid. Totally do it. This is our link for our Calendly. So book a session with us on calendly.com/Appsvio. And if there aren't any more questions, then thank you for attending. Thank you for showing up and asking questions. And in that case, happy testing and happy Thursday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you very much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.